Hey, 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 how are we doing? Happy Friday night. A bit of an update on my BRCA journey. Now, please don't mind me. It's been a pretty full-on day, and since I've been home, I have mowed the lawns and cleaned the house and done all the washing and done all of these other mum things. So I'm very much I'm in mum mode tonight, but that is okay. Wanted to come on and give everybody a bit of an update about what is happening in my BRCA journey. Now, this whole double mastectomy journey, which of course is part of the bigger BRCA journey, I have decided I'm going to name it the Just Kidding journey. Or the roller coaster journey. I don't know. So if you'll recall, having tested positive for the BRCA2 gene, I have now begun looking into the process of having a double mastectomy and reconstruction. This all started with me going to see the public health sector, having a consultation there with a breast specialist who, after a physical exam, basically went, "Oh, we've got some problems here. I found some issues. We're going to send you for an urgent ultrasound and likely biopsy." So it was all kind of panic stations. I went along to said ultrasound and biopsy, and they were like, "Just kidding. You're fine." All right. So they did the ultrasound and they're like, "There is nothing there to worry about. You are totally fine. Go on home on your merry way. Have a great day." I then went and saw a private breast surgeon about the double mastectomy, and she requested that I get an MRI done. Now, she said to me, "I'm not expecting to find anything. I just want to be 100% sure that everything is kosher so there's no surprises once we get you on the operating theatre." All good. Went along for the MRI. A few days later, got the phone call, and they're like, "Oh, we've got something to worry about here. In your left breast, we have found an area of very, what did they say, dense fibrous tissue. And in your right breast, we have found a 6 millimeter tumour." They then said that I would be going in for a ultrasound guided biopsy on each site. So the last 9-10 days have been full-on stress of, maybe there is something to worry about. And today was the day. So headed back into the breast care place here in Christchurch. 10:30 appointment this morning. They went through how an ultrasound guided biopsy works, signed the permission forms, did all of these things. The specialist had requested a further mammogram of the left breast before they started, so they mammogrammed the left breast again. Then headed into the consult room, got me set up. They're like, "Right, this is what we're going to do. We're going to use the ultrasound. We're going to check, find exactly what it is the MRI has picked up, and then using the ultrasound, we will make a small incision, put a needle in, and take a biopsy. And then we will repeat on the other side." So they started up the ultrasound machine, and then they were like, "Just kidding. There's nothing to worry about." So, first of all, they did the left breast, which is where the fibrous tissue that they picked up was, and the doctor guy holding the ultrasound pretty quickly determined that it was a cluster of cysts. Nothing to worry about. Supposedly, many women have small cysts in their breast. Why mine was looking so different on the MRI is that it was a cluster of cysts. So it was making kind of a shadow, I guess, in a way, on the MRI. So he's like, "There's no need to biopsy that side. We're all good. Let's focus on on the right breast," which of course is where I was told they had found the 6 millimeter tumour. So at this point, I'm feeling okay. I'm like, okay, we're 50% off the hook here. They'll do a biopsy on this side, and then we'll be good to go. So then he ultrasounds that side, and he's like, "Just kidding. It's just another cluster of cysts. No tumour, just a cluster of cysts." So this is fantastic news. Don't get me wrong. This means that there is nothing that I have to worry about currently in terms of my breasts. We are full steam ahead for a preventative mastectomy and reconstruction. But just the journey to get here has been like a roller coaster ride that I just want to get off. And I love roller coasters. Like, I am an adrenaline junkie. I love roller coasters so much. But I am ready to get off this roller coaster. Hence why I think we're going to call it the the just kidding journey. Because it's like, there's something wrong. Just kidding. Something wrong. Just kidding. Something wrong. Just kidding. So yes, I have now been given a full bill of clean health and breast health. So we will continue down the preventative surgery line. So you'll recall I have already met with the private breast surgeon. She has come up with her plan. She knows how she wants to proceed. The next step is to meet with the plastic surgeon of my choice that she will work with. You may recall me saying that he was away on annual leave for the entire month of July. I did my very best. I did my sweet talking, tact. I even rang the office every couple of days in the morning just to see if they'd had a cancellation. No such luck. So today was his last day in the office before he's away for a month. So I do have an appointment booked with him on the 28th of August, which is the first available appointment he had. So once he's back, beginning of August, I'll go back to my ringing every few days, see if they've got a cancellation or if I just annoy them enough that they let me come in. And we will go from there. So once I've met with him, he will come up with a plan of attack for his sort of section of the operation, the reconstruction. He will then meet with the mastectomy surgeon. They will put their plan together in one document and send it off to my health insurers. So we're back to that plan. We just had to go on a pretty up and down roller coaster to get there. But like I say, overall, it's great news. It is a fantastic outcome. It means that we've got no issues that we're starting with, so to speak. We are starting clean. This also makes me happy because whilst if they had have found something, they had have found a tumour and they wanted to get rid of it quickly, that would have absolutely bumped me up the list to get this mastectomy going pretty quickly. The flip side of that was they wouldn't have done the reconstruction. Okay, they will have simply done the mastectomy under an emergency surgery kind of sector, but they wouldn't have done the reconstruction for me, which would have meant that I would have had to wait 12 to 18 months to be fully healed before I was then able to go down the reconstruction line. And whilst that is totally fine, and whilst I know that there is nothing wrong with that option, for me, psychologically, I wanted them removed and replaced same day, same operation. That's just me. That's how I feel about this. Certainly nothing wrong with being flat-chested. I nothing at all against that. And I know for some people they don't have an option. But if I have the option, I want them sliced off and replaced same day. So finding nothing to worry about is good in that outcome because it means that we can continue down that path of mastectomy and reconstruction in the same day. And yes, squeaky wheel gets the oil. That's my thing. Like, I'm polite about it. I'm nice. I'm getting to know her. I even know her husband's name now. So, you know, I'm working my way in. I know how to play these games. So yes, that is where we're at. Just thought I'd give you an update. So a whole lot of anticipation and adrenaline and anxiety about heading into the hospital this morning. And it turned out fine. No skin was cut. No needles were inserted. We just had some more ultrasounds and had some really interesting conversations with the doctor and the nurse, especially when I told them what I do for a living. Oh, I do love my job. All right, ladies, that is me. I'm going to go do some more work. Like I say, I've mowed the lawns, I've cleaned the house. I've just got some paperwork to sort now, and then I can relax for the weekend. So bring it on. I hope you've all had the most amazing Friday. Of course, for those Kiwi mums amongst us and Kiwi parents amongst us, school finished today for 2 weeks. I stand with you. We can do this, okay? It's only 2 weeks. We will survive. Have a good night.